Alright, here we are on some more work stuff. Groove a little bit with me on this one. Classic from 72. Talking about working relationships. Plus, we never recognized that song. Classic Isley Brothers hit, Work to Do. Came out in 72. Actually, it's the first album that featured Ernie. And if it hadn't been for him, I would have never picked up a guitar and tried to play any chords or any notes at all. Far from the guitar player that I'd like to be. And I still got work to do myself. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, work. So we're still on the subject of work, but we're going to come from it from an angle of relationships. So, relationships, and why are we speaking in terms of work and relationships? Why should this issue even have to be addressed, or why does it need to be addressed, or why do I feel a need for it to be addressed? That's a major misconception among mankind, people, period. Have an idea, especially in Western civilization, that relationships don't have any work in them, or that there's no need to work. People get the idea that you just find a person that you want to be with, that you think you want to be with, and everything is just cool. There's no sense of tilling the ground, so to speak, no purpose in it except you getting together and having ooey-gooey feelings about one another. And no toil in it. No work, no activity. They're just supposed to do what it is that you want them to do and make you happy. And there's no sense of reality in that at all. Major misconception there. So, what is it that takes a relationship to be effective? Or what is an effective relationship? Or what does an effective relationship look like? From a romantic standpoint, that is a male and female, because of course we don't do that male on male or female on female stuff here. You know, there are plenty of other pages out there for that. There are plenty of other blogs. I'm sure other people have their ideas and opinions of that, but we won't do that here. We don't work on that here. That's not us. So, first and foremost, beyond the physical, beyond the sexual intercourse, male and female relationships, yeah, of course, that's a beautiful thing, but that's not the main thing. We wouldn't even say that the main thing is an emotional thing, where one individual makes another individual feels, emotionally excited, happy in a sense of, just thinking about them and things of that nature, but it goes beyond that. The ultimate thing and the main thing in a relationship, I would have to say, would be the spiritual aspect of it. The spiritual aspect is the key to it. We have to understand that when God put man and woman together, He desired that they would become one on all areas of those, all three areas of that. Genesis chapter 2, verse 21 says it like this: So the Lord, the Lord God, caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, He took one of the man's ribs, then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib He had taken out of the man, and brought her to the man. He presented the woman to the man. And that's when really Adam saw what was missing in his life. And there are a lot of other brothers, actually, if they would be true to themselves and be honest about it, they would say that there was something missing in their life. That's when they know that they found that woman, when they realized that something was missing. Someone was missing, more or less. And it's a woman that's tied to his connection, tied to his purpose. So first and foremost, he would have to find a purpose, understand who he is and which direction he's going in, and find a woman who complements him in that area. That doesn't mean in the standpoint of telling him how handsome he is or how fine he is, and rubbing his ego and things of that nature, but it's a sense of compliment that connects with where he's going and what he's doing in his life, helps him along the way. But at the same time, she ultimately has to be in a place to where she's prepared to have him by the Spirit of God. Help her, help him. And we'll leave it at that for now. We'll come back with some more next week, hopefully in the next couple of days, and it won't take too long before we get into the next bit of it. Until then, God's joy be with you. Thanks for your time.